the apparel.
I see.
For the visiting team, at point guard, Chris, number 3. At power forward, AJ, number 34. At the other guard position, Jordan Clarkson. At center, Kai Soto. At the other forward position, Justin Brownlee. Let's meet your home team. Starting at shooting guard, number 23, Steven Thompson. At the small forward position, number 18, Chris Ortiz. At the center position, number 28, Ismael Romero. The other forward position, number 22, George, number 22. At the other guard position, number 51, Tremont Waters. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your home team.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's the machine in at the 3. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
Waters can't hit. Here's the prodigy. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Waters. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Thompson. Clarkson passes to the prodigy. For 3. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Waters. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
He can't hit that time.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Got a hand on it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him. He's gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. The quick look, no good that time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
To end the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the prodigy. Back to Clarkson. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got his second bucket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Waiters. The layup misses.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Soto, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The baseline J. The shot no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
10 points separating these teams. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Clarkson. Brownlee. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Waters. Yet to see a basket. Here's Ortiz. No good there with a step-back J.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the wing, right side. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The rebound by the machine.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
They get the rebound. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
No luck on that one. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Pass to Thompson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the all-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons, and if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
Here's Howard. And rejected.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Home team.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And your dance team. Fans, make some noise for your dance team.
And a look at the stats for him. Now, here's Howard. Defense is right there. Count the basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Now, here's Howard. 27 points his last game. Pass to Reyes. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's the great. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Mr. Incredible. Here's Ramos. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's the machine. Last game, he had 28 points. Sinks it from distance.
and I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Now, here's Howard. Tight defense on him. Can they get it? Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Mr. Incredible, no good. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, B.A., as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
Here's Ramos. Last game for him, he had 14. Reyes, the pass to Howard. "51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Reyes. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Clarkson outside. Ramos, the pass to the machine. Knocks down the long J. The machine's got 8.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Shooting just 21% in the first quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Howard. Not a lot of room. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Howard. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here.
Your home team
Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And it's the eraser in at the 2 spot. Right wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's the machine on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Ortiz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they've produced superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Thompson outside. Drives to the hoop.
Incredible! I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
Pass to the machine. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ortiz with the bucket.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's the eraser. Still without a bucket. Puts it up from 15. Ortiz grabs the board. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Well, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Waters.
To the right side. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The ball goes to the away team.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Pass to Ramos. Here's the great. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Waters. No made baskets yet. That gets him on the board. He's 1 for 9.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's the machine. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Waters. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's the machine. Defended by Thompson. Here's the eraser. Three-pointer off the mark. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
A nice shot by Ramos.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's the eraser. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's the break. Here's Ortiz. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Shooting one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Ramos, the pass to Junior. Misses the 3. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Thompson against Junior. Waters. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. And I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball.
Here's Ortiz. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
He's off on the layup. Shooting an average of 43% for the floor. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. On Thursday and then Sunday.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's Waters, looking to get it going. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for your home team, Waters. One shot.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Ramos. He's got 6. Pass to the eraser. Banked it in off the glass.
Number 9.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
Away team foul. Ramos. First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your home team, Waters.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's the prodigy. No points so far. Pass to the eraser. Lets it go from deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Shooting poorly, just 30% so far. That's tipped. And here they come. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for the away team, number 34. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And here's Howard. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Shooting around 46% from the field in the second. Here's Ford. Ooh, good D by Junior. Shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Little turnaround. And too long on the shot. Gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Covered by Junior. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Shooting at 45% of the game so far.
Two minutes remaining.
Here's the prodigy.
2 minutes.
Offline with a three.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now, here's Howard.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Howard. T, no good. Gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Reyes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, teams in the penalty. At the line for your home team, Reyes.
He's off on the first. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of this game. They get it back. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. Shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Covered by Junior. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Reyes misses.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
First personal foul. At the line for 2. 0.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2, shooting 41% in this game. Junior passes to the great. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Reyes misses. Here we go. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Team foul. Number 7. Second personal foul. At the line for your home team, Howard. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. And he makes both free throws. Here's T. Up in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
The visiting team
Up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Their opponent set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the prodigy gets it to go. Here's Waters. They've got Junior. And it's the great Enid Forsbach. Pass to Ortiz. To the middle. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. Fires in the triple. Waters got 10.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Waters gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's Thunder. Junior outside. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
Free throw good. Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. They've got Junior, and it's Thunder in at the 5. Ortiz with the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's the prodigy. From outside, off the mark. Shooting just around 32% from the field. Graham, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Here's T. He's scoreless. Here's Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Waters takes a 3. Ortiz with the bucket. Ortiz has got 16 points now.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's T from downtown. The shot misses. Pass to Ortiz. For 3. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Your youth dance squad.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Thompson scanning the floor. And looks like an illegal pick was sent. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Clarkson passes to Thunder. Junior outside. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Shooting just 34% so far in this one. Over to the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. From 15 feet away. That shot off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 19. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next. in Chicago. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Away team foul. Number 28. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Thompson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Waters. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Thunder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
First one falls for him. Howard's checked in for Thompson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half. They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Inside. Howard with the ball. Shoots from the elbow. Thunder grabs the board. Here's Clarkson, and he drives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
From the lineup for your home team, 0.
So it's the home team now. Here's Waters. 10 points for him. To the paint. To stop the drought. Misses at the rim. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Out left to the wing. And prime time gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. To the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Waters. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Waters got 5 points in the quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Clarkson passes to Ramos. Pure from 3-point range.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now, here is Howard. 6 to shoot. From the arc. He's off on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied.
Yes, sir!
Wow! Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Ramos, no good. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Ramos. 9 points in the game. Clarkson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. From 13, tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 33.
Now here's Howard, guarded closely. The 3. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Clarkson passes to Mr. Incredible. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. Mr. Incredible's got 8.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Now here's Howard. Defense right on him.
Soto. First personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your home team, Howard.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. On the wing, Clarkson. To the wing on the left. The prodigy passes to Clarkson. Here's Primetime. Jacks up a 3. Ortiz grabs the board. Ortiz has got 4 rebounds now. It's rebounded by Primetime.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. He's covered by Clarkson. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Clarkson. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Away team foul. Number 3. First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2, Howard.
And that one falls for Howard. And so Howard nails them both. Now Clarkson. 15 points in the game. To the left side wing. The prodigy passes to the great. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reyes. And there it is for him. Reyes has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Ortiz. Hangs. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
2nd personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your home team, Ortiz. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The prodigy passes to the eraser. Misses there. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Waters. Pass to Ortiz. It's deflected. Rebounded by the great. Shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And it's the great. And at the 4.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Right at the free throw line. Waters can't hit. Here's Mr. Incredible. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, B.A., the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those L.A. teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Out to the right wing. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Ortiz. 2nd personal foul, 1st team foul. At the line for the away team, number 33, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. That one's no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
No good on the triple. Gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Waters. And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call them legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. And they pick up 2.
Soto.
Mr. Incredible's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Waters. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Mr. Incredible passes to the eraser. Here's Ramos from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
At the line for your home team, 0.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Down low, pulls up. Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got 9 points here in the second half.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To the right side. Pass to Primetime. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Checking in for the away team, Brownlee, Jordan Clarkson.
Here's the machine. Right through the D for the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Graham?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. Shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Pass to Waiters. Clarkson on the double team. Oh, from deep. Not going to go that time. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's the eraser. Defended by Thompson. Poke loose. The eraser. The pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's the machine. 5 on the clock. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Thompson passes to Waters. Thompson outside. On the wing, Thompson pulls it from the corner. The shot no good. Got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Pass to the eraser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Incredible, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for the away team, number 33.
Here's Waters. He's covered by Clarkson. Tries it from 16. Waters can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's the machine. No good with a layup. Gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
The ball goes to your home team. Checking in for the away team.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
So it's the home team now. Here's Waters. Can't get it to fall.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Shooting just 35% from the floor. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to the eraser. Shoots from the block. It's good. Off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thompson. Missed inside. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free-spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got. But it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spendy for those that already spent.
From deep. Waters grabs the miss.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
Shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Pass to Ford, right wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. bringing it down with some attitude. Out to the wing. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's the eraser missing. Here's Waters. Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Pass to the machine. Picked it out of midair. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. On the money from 12 feet away.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.